Oh my God. I can move my neck better than I have probably in a year.
Good.
So I have ankylosing spondylosis.
Okay.
I had kind of juvenile onset. I was about 20, in my early 20s when I got diagnosed.
Okay, which is definitely early.
Very early, and they were telling me, I lived in San Diego at the time, that it was really weird. They studied me at the Center for Geriatric Medicine, even though I was in my early 20s, because it's usually an older man ailment.
Yep.
Nobody in my family, even my grandparents, even had arthritis in their thumb. So I got put on biologics. I've been on Enbrel, Cosentyx, Humira, all of those. And then I was put on, pain meds and stuff. I'm getting away from all of that. Mm-hmm. That's my goal.
I don't blame you.
And I am now. So I'm doing a little bit of chiropractic at home. I'm doing acupuncture, massage, and it's helping. I just wanted to try a different technique and see what worked. So I'm really excited. But my main, so it's systemic. The arthritis is in my entire body. My knees get swollen, my elbows lock up. But my main pain is up here in my neck, upper back area. So I get migraines like occipital. They'll start here and go into my eyes. Okay. And then my shoulders are really tight. And then really the main part of my pain is my lower back. Okay. So it's constantly so tight. It just feels like, so wound up. I feel like it hasn't been cracked for 20 years, really, is how it feels. Nobody's been able to really get it to loosen up. And then I also just found out I have an annular tear in my lower spine. Okay. It's small, it's tiny. They said they could operate, but I can't do that. I have 2 small children, so I've got to, stay on my feet. And they told me it's not easy to recover from a spine surgery at all, so I'm going to wait until I'm older and just see if I still need it. Mm-hmm. But that's another source of pain. Gotcha. So, yeah. And recently, I just started having, for the first time in my life, a little bit of tingling and numbness down my leg.
Now you're getting some sciatica type.
Which I've never had in my life. So I'm 45 now. Okay. And that just started. And of course, like staying active, all of those things help me the most. Yeah. But I'm just looking for something different. Yeah, movement. So that's why I'm here. Movement helps so much.
Yoga's gonna be a
yoga. I'm doing the Peloton bike, which I love. Yep. I don't run. I don't do any pounding at all.
I don't blame you. Yeah, knees are gonna be.
My knees, they'll swell like this.
Has anyone gone over like dietary issues?
Yes. Okay. So
I'm surprised. Like number one thing with AS is going to be dietary.
I know, and you're right.
Anti-inflammatory diet.
So sugar. I need to do better on my sugar. Yeah. But I have cut out the shade plants, the things that cause inflammation. I've read all through. I'm trying to keep it as anti-inflammatory as possible. Okay. I could be better though. Honestly, I'm not as dedicated as I should be, and I should be doing that more.
Definitely. But even at least to start doing like turmeric. Ginger.
Yes, cinnamon. I've been adding cinnamon and turmeric and ginger into. I've been doing oatmeal with cinnamon. Okay. Adding a little bit of ginger in there as well. Again, I could do more, and I've also been taking the turmeric chewable tablets too, which have been really good.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
Just because of with what you have, it's anything that you can consume that's gonna help get rid of the inflammation.
And my inflammation is pretty good right now. And I'm not even on an anti-inflammatory every day. Good. That's okay. It's just the pain, and sleeping is a nightmare. That's my main issue, is sleep. So once I lay down, it's so excruciating. I keep my husband up all night because I am tossing and turning side to side to side to side. And if I lay in one position long enough, it starts to stiffen up so much. I'm forced, like my body is forced to move again. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay here no matter how bad it hurts. And then it starts hurting again, and I'm forced to flip again. So that's where I'm in my most pain, is at night when I'm trying to sleep.
Let me have you stand up. All right. I am gonna have you.
And I'm pretty flexible. Like my range of motion is good. I can touch my toes. It's none of that. It's just
no issue bending, going back.
Well, so at work I'm an esthetician. I do facials all day. Yep. But I have a great saddle stool that I sit in, and I sit like this.
Okay.
But when I'm leaning over like this, every once in a while I have to stop and go like this. In my facial, I have to stand up and go. Oh. And I keep that sound to myself so my client doesn't know what's happening. But I'm like. Oh, halfway through the appointment, and then I have to do it again, and then once that starts, it doesn't loosen up again until I'm like done with work or for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep. But for the most part, it's
I mean, I have my movement's good. My hips are pretty good. Twisting is pretty good.
How about the neck?
Neck is crazy. Neck is like. A couple weeks ago, I couldn't even like turn past here. Right now, it's pretty good, but it's tight for me. Okay. Same on this side, and if I go like this, crunch. Okay. Can you hear that?
Yep.
And my knees, crunch.
I hear that.
So, I work out. I mean, I'm doing it. I'm doing as good as I can. I need some relief.
I hear you. I got you.
So I'm a little scared, but I'm excited.
You're not the first patient I've had with AS, so.
Okay, I figured. That's what I was telling them. I'm like, he probably has so much experience with so many different things because you see it all.
I get the craziest cases.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I really
I'm sure.
Because somebody sees something and they're like, let me try this.
Your motorcycle guy, which I'm sure brings everybody in, but the way he was walking at the beginning of his appointment and trembling, that's how I was when I first got diagnosed.
Ooh.
I had a walker. Okay. My sister had to carry me up and down stairs.
Back in your 20s?
And I was an athlete. In college, I ran. So it just hit me hard. And then as soon as I started getting on the Imbros and my body wasn't attacking itself anymore, the majority of the symptoms kind of went away, but I still have the pain and the stiffness. Okay. Is what really I'm struggling with. Okay.
And then obviously even at night, you can't get a comfortable position. You're flipping because of pain.
So at work, it bugs, but it's not like I'm dying at work. But if I have taken some muscle relaxers, that helps a ton at work, just to give me a little bit more flexibility and feel a little bit more relaxed. But yeah, that stiffness creeps in, and then I'm just like trying to do. I don't even know if that's good or bad for me to stand up and do that.
Honestly, it's just stretching.
Like it's almost like doing a, what's that yoga pose where you put your head up like that? Scorpion or snake? Yeah. Almost like doing that. Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
All right. Let's get your relief.
Awesome.
Go
excited.
Face down on the table for me.
So stoked. I drove from Charlotte and it took 3.5 hours.
What in the heck?
They're doing that construction. But there was a construction accident, and there were like ambulances and fire trucks at the construction, so it was like double duty. No, unfortunately, I'm not kidding. Oh. Is that your wife out there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was texting her. I'm like, I'm coming. I'm trying to get there. He's so sweet.
You got some spots that are tight, that's for sure.
Yeah, down there, right where you're pressing. That's the spot.
Okay.
Either side, like it's mainly where those two like little dimples are right there. Yep, that's where the pain is.
Okay.
And my neck, where everywhere you've touched.
This is all really tight.
All jacked up.
Damn. Sorry. That right leg's pulling short on you.
Oh no. A lot of you even know what AS is. Most chiropractors don't know what it is. Even some doctors.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like if you don't see it, like. There's a point in time you learn it in school, but if it's something you're not, kind of dealing with on the regular, then you kind of...
Yeah, you're not a specialist.
Yeah, you kind of you might just be like, oh, I remember it, the basics of it from, textbook, but that's about all.
So glad that you mentioned the diet piece, because I do need to get better on that. And I know that's so huge for the inflammation.
Honestly, it really is. That's going to be one of the biggest things. With AS also, what happens is literally the ligament starts turning into bone.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what happens. Mm-hmm. Now the kicker is, ligament will only turn to bone if it's not been moved and there's no fluid going into a certain joint. Mm-hmm. So if something gets locked up, over time it will fuse.
Got it, and that's what happens to me. So I have a teensy bit of fusion in my hips, hip joint.
Which could be causing that and that.
Yes, and I think that's what it is, but I got diagnosed, thank God, quicker than...
Yeah, correct.
You know, so I was able to kind of put it into remission. So I didn't get a lot of other fusion. I heard like back in the early 1900s, people would like turn into basically a China doll. Their spine would just like freeze up.
Yeah, there's a few cases that I've been having with patients, and I mean, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah,
the parts that are fused, I mean, it's fused, you can't unfuse something.
Right.
It's the whole goal is keeping the areas that are not fused moving.
Exactly, and you can tell. I mean, when you don't move, you can really feel it stiffening up on you.
Oh, I could imagine.
It's such a catch-22 though. It's like you're in so much pain you don't want to move, and you have to move to feel better.
Okay, I'm gonna start right up top here.
Dang, never had that before. Holy mackerel. I needed that for like 20 years, man. Dude! Seriously. Do you ever get sick of hearing this?
Never get sick of hearing
joy
that.
You bring to people. On my neck, nobody's ever been able to do that. Seriously, that was awesome.
Thank you. Let me have you sit up on the table, and then bring, one leg on each side.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yes. And that arm up. Bring the other arm up here.
Oh, yes. Oh my God. That was awesome.
And then you can relax your arms.
Okay. My neck feels so much better already.
Good.
That was awesome. It's like a deep tissue massage, kind of. Oh, man.
You know, they kind of go, chiropractic and massage definitely go hand in hand together.
Yes. Oh my God.
Go, face down again.
Okay. Here, let me put my hair up real quick. Told you, it's gonna get in the way. Man, you get a workout too doing this, huh?
That's why I'm with.
That's why you're like
gym.
ripped. You look like a gymnast.
No, you know, honestly, I've never understood chiropractors that rock like khakis and a button down, everything
like a
tucked
suit.
in. And,
Yes. How do they do that? Like you need to wear your workout gear.
holy crap, I'm moving like crazy.
Yes, Eddie, imagine how much you'd be sweating if you were wearing like a smart shirt. Oh, you'd be miserable.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. I feel like my entire stomach, like the digestion just opened up or something. It was so weird. Is that normal to feel like?
Yeah, because it's probably been locked up. There was one really good one. It was like right in here.
Yes, that's what I felt out.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah.
And that's right when it felt like I've been like flexing my abs for like months or something, and it just released. Can't explain it.
Let me have you flip onto your back.
It's kind of good I didn't watch too many of the videos because I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't. I had no idea that was going to happen. That is so weird though, the release it gave me in my stomach. It was, I bet I've been like overcompensating with my abs.
Probably. You probably have been.
Gotta work out too, man. You're awesome. We're all so grateful for you, seriously.
Well, thank you. I mean,
you have a gift. I've been to a million chiropractors and I have never had anything like this.
See, to me, I feel like that's kind of sad.
Well, not everybody has, maybe they have a love for it and a passion for it, but you just have maybe an intuition or an empathy or something that other people don't have. I mean, you're definitely an empath for sure, to be able to sense where everybody's hurting,
Oh, I can tell right away.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a gift.
I've had my hands on so many people's spines before. It's like, I feel little things. I don't even, not saying, I truly can have no, like when I get, all right, perfect example. When I get patients that we don't speak the same language, and we're trying to communicate,
and
just lay down.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been doing the same thing with skin for 25 years. I'm like, you don't need to tell me what you need. Just lay down.
Yeah.
I'll fix it for you.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yep.
And not everybody has that gift. Not everybody has that. So it's a blessing.
I remember being in school and when you're learning to adjust, and some people, you're like, oh God, I don't know what they're doing, and then other people were, like you said, they were good. They could easily adjust.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And rest.
Oh my God. I swear this is not made up, guys. Oh my God.
What did you feel?
Right now, I kind of feel like I'm gonna cry.
You wouldn't be the first.
It is an emotional release for sure. I just feel like the pressure that I've had on my lower back and mid back is gone for the first time in 20 years. I was not expecting that to happen. I really wasn't. I was like, oh, it's gonna feel good, but it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Now do I have to drive and see you every month? How long is this gonna last?
Honestly, I would say majority of my patients.
Oh my God.
And rest right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I see majority of my patients roughly about 4 times a year. So about every 3 months.
I can do that. Dude, I was not expecting that to happen.
Big difference, huh? Like getting this done compared to
Anything I've tried. Oh my God.
yeah, it opens everything up. It takes pressure off areas where they've been compressed, and you got to look at it. Any traditional chiropractic, you're gonna fix a rotation, a lateral flexion, maybe something might have slid forward. You can fix that with traditional chiropractic, but when something is compressed,
My husband has to come immediately. He's a major runner, exerciser,
Yeah.
ripped in shape,
Yeah.
42-year-old, excellent condition. He works out like 3 times a day. But that's half his problem. He does basketball, running, and weights.
Jeez.
He rolls out though. He does really good.
Yeah.
But he's always trying to hang upside down and try weird stuff to release that. He's gonna come. He's gonna come.
He's gonna
I'm
come.
making him come.
He doesn't even
I mean,
have an option.
he doesn't.
No.
He saw a chiropractor in Charlotte recently that was good,
Okay.
but he didn't get this relief. He didn't tear up. I know that. For sure. Oh, man. I cannot thank you enough. Just for being who you are, man. I mean, seriously, it's awesome.
It's just taking the time.
I'm kind of in shock a little bit right now. Okay.
How do things feel? Stand up.
Feels, honestly, oh my God. I can move my neck better than I have probably in a year.
Good.
Honestly,
Hell yeah.
it's been a while since I've been able to, and I've been needing to do this.
Yeah.
And my 17-year-old comes down and she's like, I'm like, that's not fair. And you just did it for me. Thank you. I feel good. My hips feel good. This feels way looser, for sure. And I know it's probably, I mean, I know this is immediately after. It's probably just going to get better, right?
Oh yeah.
Over the course of the next couple weeks.
Honestly, give it like 24 to 48 hours, and you're gonna notice that much more.
Yeah, because it's a little like sore almost right now.
Oh, it's
Not my neck so much, but this.
picture.
Oh, it's just this feels so much looser. I was not expecting to have like, I don't know, maybe a chakra's open or something, but it just feels different.
Okay.
Feels more open.
Well, I know. Well, the one where I did that drop on the, I would say I was probably right around L4 on that drop, and I felt everything just like crunch
Just release.
and yeah.
That's when I felt that.
Yeah, I feel that was the start, and then obviously with the Y strap, so it like put it back into place where it needed, and then we just and opened it up.
Awesome.
So,
Well, I will be back in 3 months.
Perfect.
I mean, if I can get in.
my wife's right there.
She's so
scheduled there.
awesome. Thank you so much.
She's
She's so
gotcha.
sweet.